Morning, Tom. You're going to explain. Hopefully you know.
Yes, well, I found out this morning. Sarah Jane, good morning. Good morning, everyone else as well. So the purple pound is a phrase used to describe the collective spending power of disabled people and their families across the country. Its current value is put at a staggering £249 billion. But retailers are being urged to make shopping more accessible after concerns that poor facilities are putting people off. Later this year, the UK's first ever day dedicated to accessible shopping will take place. And Sky's Rhiannon Mills can tell us more.
Getting around the shops in Chelmsford can sometimes be a challenge for Mike Adams and his partner Christine. Manoeuvring around the stock, with doors to get through and stairs to climb. Now, because of their experiences, they're launching the UK's first ever accessible shopping day through their organisation, Purple.
I think what disabled people most say is that feeling of being ignored, that feeling of not being a customer, and that thing that doesn't cost any money at all, which is, hello, can I help you?
It's about recognising that not all disabilities are visible, and in fact it could be about quiet hours for people with autism, or learning disabilities or mental health.
Purple Tuesday will take place on the 13th of November in the run-up to Christmas. It can be a particularly tricky time of year, as I found out last year with campaigner Will Pike.
I can't go through there. No, that's embarrassing.
Mike and Christine have managed to get shopping centres like Bluewater in Kent and the Bullring in Birmingham to sign up, along with Regent Street in London, and retailers including Argos, Asda, Sainsbury's and Marks and Spencer.
We have Disabled Go access guides, which tell us an awful lot of information about how accessible our stores are. Now, as you can appreciate, this varies dramatically across all of our stores, but what we're doing is we are reviewing all of that information and we are addressing some of those accessibility needs, and we're making physical changes across our stores.
It's estimated that the spending power of disabled people and their families, the so-called Purple Pound, is worth £249 billion a year, with inaccessible websites and apps accounting for £11.75 billion in lost revenue. But less than 10% of companies have a dedicated disability strategy.
The organisers realise that just one day won't sort out all those issues around accessibility. So what's more important is that the retailers involved are signing up to longer-term commitments to make sure that disabled customers and their families feel just as valued as everybody else.
They've already got government backing for the event in November, and they're hoping to get more retailers on board by showing that being accessible to more customers isn't just the right thing to do. Financially, it also makes sense. Rhiannon Mills, Sky News in Chelmsford.
We've had a statement from the government on that story. The Minister for Disabled People, Sarah Newton, said, "Many of us take going shopping for granted, but for disabled people it can often be a stressful experience. Purple Tuesday will encourage retailers to make small changes that can have a big difference for disabled customers." Sky News has brought this important issue to the forefront, and I'm looking forward to working with Purple and major retailers to ensure disabled people can enjoy a more inclusive shopping experience. In other news this morning, new figures